Greetings, everyone. How's everybody doing this evening? I actually have a little energy and I am on my third audio. I like to welcome you to my Aisha Speaks Jade, where, of course, you know, guys, who am I? Aisha, also affectionately known as Jade. Thank you for joining my page this evening, and also thank you in advance for listening to all of the replays that I do, regardless if it is a audio or a live video. As I've said before, I've been battling with having some pain in my mouth. I've had some dental work done, but I'm really working on getting both sides of my mouth taken care of properly. It's just one side. It's taking a little longer to heal than I like, but I am hoping to get back on the scene really, really soon. So, I am in my genuine and authentic self. So perhaps if you see a little puffiness when I go live, it is all good. I am still loving on me, and it's all good what I do. As long as I'm bringing you great content and being just who I truly am, just as I am, it's all good because what? I am love. I am abundance. I am prosperity. I am awesome. I am energy. I am healing. I am pain. I am happy. I am those great I am inspirational, motivational quotes. Just put them out there for yourself, guys. So, again, welcome to my Aisha Speaks Jade. I am doing a makeup audio for Monday, January the 7th, 2019. And the focus this evening is how to stop focusing on what's wrong so things can go right. How to stop focusing on what's wrong so things can go right. You know how we do, people. We focus on all the wrong things. Isn't it easy to focus on the wrong or focus on the negative things versus having your mindset focus on what can go right? Don't we do that? If you real about yourself, put yes, that's me. Because I'm truly raising my hand, even though you can't see it. Yep, raising my hand, raising it. We can be there. We focus on all those wrong things, right? Instead of focusing on what can go right. We will hold it. Do you hear me? We will hold on strong. We will fight you over that. So how to stop focusing on what's wrong so things can go right? Life is really beautiful when you stop looking for all the things that are wrong with it. If you're human, you're probably guilty of focusing on what's wrong about your life. Don't worry, though. It's not your fault. You can blame this nifty little habit on your reptilian brain, whose sole purpose is to protect you and help you survive. Naturally, this reptilian brain is going to bring to your attention anything that is potentially threatening to your survival. But since this is the safest time there has ever been to be alive, our brains are getting a little bored, feeling a little useless, and having to look for problems elsewhere. And this is why we are always so focused on the negative, even if life is actually pretty good. Clearly, this habit of constantly noticing what's going wrong is not serving anyone because whatever we focus on expands. So it's time to overcome this bad habit and experience a more beneficial perspective about our lives, which will lead us to better, more badass, more abundant lives. Yes, I said it. more badass, more abundant lives. We grown here, right? Okay. So, how do we stop focusing on what's wrong so more things can go right? Well, we're about to find out. So, the problem with focusing on what's wrong. So, as a perfectionist and an overachiever, a lot of us can be, who always finds the room for improvement in any given situation, the lesson has been striking a chord, right? Especially for me lately. Not because we don't know that we should not spend too much time focusing on the gap from where we are and where we want to go, but because we couldn't seem to figure out how to surrender to life enough and be able to trust it to always take care of us. If you're always looking for and focusing on what's wrong in your life, even if it is with the intent of improving it, you're never going to be able to fully enjoy how wonderful and beautiful your life already is. Because when you do this, you are living an extremely conditional lifestyle. Yep, some things are going good, but I just got to get fired from my job. Don't we have that mentality? Yep, things are going good, but I just got fired from my job. And if only I had a partner to share my joys with, then my life would be perfect. And some things in my life are pretty okay, but I'm consumed by the one thing that is going wrong. Don't we say something similar to that? In other words, life would be good if only that one thing was not wrong, meaning you are judging how good your life is based on the conditions that surround you. When you live like this, it is very hard to be in control of your mood and manifest the things that you want. Next is the things to accept if you want to stop focusing on what's missing. The thing to accept if you want to stop focusing on what's missing is you're never going to fully arrive to where you want to go. Because as soon as you do, you'll have a new goal or desire to go after, which is actually great. There will always be more desires and more expanding that unfolds as you walk along your path in life. And thanks to this, you will always be growing. So, accept where you are and at the same time, look forward to where you're going. But there's no need to complain about what's missing, because if you keep doing that, it's likely never going to come. So it helps to accept that you will have it all, but just not all at once. So imagine if you ate every single good meal you were ever going to have all in one sitting. Is that what you really want? No, I don't think so. You want to have good meals all the time, spread out over the course of the rest of your life. So what's the rush to have everything perfect right now? So what I'm getting at is the best and most enjoyable way to live life is to train your focus and thoughts so that you can find peace and appreciation for the present moment and everything that comes with it, regardless of what you might think is wrong about it. Have you ever heard of air quotes? So use air quotes because even the worst things that happen in life are here as an invitation for growth. So in other words, while they do sometimes feel like a curse when you are going through them, in reality, they are always a blessing. So, in the moment that something is not going the way you had hoped, it's not very easy to see it as a blessing. Believe me, I definitely get it. You'll probably feel like the victim of life's circumstances and play the whole why me game. But when you come out the other side, you realize, wow, that thing totally made me a better person. Or dang, man, if I had never been dumped by that guy or girl, I would have never have met this amazing one who is way better for me. Or I'm so glad that that thing never happened how I wanted it to because life knew better and steered me in the right direction. So thank the universe or thank the creator for those moments that ultimately served our highest good. So next would be tools that will help you focus on what's right. So the first one is surrender. If you're a control freak, surrender is an almost impossible idea. Just the idea of letting go of the reins can give you enough anxiety to make you sweat. So how can we do it? Well, it all starts by just doing it and seeing how it goes. Treat surrender as an experiment if you must. What would happen if you just let go for a certain amount of time and let the universe do his or her thing for you? And the next would be gratitude. Since it's extremely hard to just think about nothing, if you want to stop focusing on what's going wrong, you have to fill your head up with thoughts about everything that's going right. So this is where a daily gratitude practice comes in. So whether you use a journal to make lists about the blessings in your life or simply think whatever higher power you believe in through prayer every night, it's important to note and celebrate everything that's great about your life. When you do this on a consistent basis, and that's the key word, consistent basis, you are literally training your brain to focus on the positive. So those neural networks of your brain will be rewired for positivity, and your perspective of life will filter out all the bad. The next would be notice how your thoughts feel. Noticing how your thoughts feel when you think them is a powerful practice for self and life transformations. Obviously, when you think a negative thought, you feel bad, right? That's because the real you, your highest self, the one that is super in alignment with your best life, knows what you are thinking is not true. And then you feel a strong discord inside of you. So that's the pain associated with that thought. Because your thoughts aren't matching up with the truth of how things really are or who you really are. So isn't that good to know? When you think about something and it makes you feel bad, it's only because you're thinking about it the wrong way. Like when you put on some pants and notice your love handles, you might have a little love handle in the mirror and you think, wow, I look fat in these, right? You start to feel bad. That's because the real you deep down inside knows that you are unconditionally beautiful. Those love handles and all, right? Those curves and all. So your inner being knows that you are doing your best and that you're not stupid for messing up and that you deserve everything you could ever want out of life. So start to check in and take inventory. Notice when you have thoughts that feel bad and realize they only feel bad because you are approaching a situation from a perspective that is not serving you. So I hope that was insightful because that was good, okay? I like it. I am open to receive all positive and abundance for me and all of those good qualities and being consistent to keep my mindset in a certain way. However, if I go through a feeling, allow myself to feel, but don't dig deep and go down in it, but learn how to feel and learn how to push through it. So yeah, that was good. So thank you guys for joining me once again. And as I said earlier, this replay will be available shortly after, and you can come on my Aisha Speaks Jade page and listen to all of the live videos. See them and listen to the live videos, as well as listen to my audios. So you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and my YouTube channel. Falls under Aisha Speaks Jade. Again, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and my YouTube channel, which you can go and subscribe to by hitting the thumbnail, as well as hitting the notification bell for all alerts and updates. Like my other pages as well. Leave comments. It's all good. Also, if you're interested in being a guest on my Aisha Speaks Jade platform, definitely reach out to me and let me know. I'm actually going to be posting up. I have a guest that's going to be on this Thursday. I'm going to post it up on my walls. I'm looking forward to this. It's been a long time coming, but it is all good. So excited. So it's going to be up on all of my social media so you can catch it, okay? Make sure to tune in. It should be out no later than tomorrow because I'm getting a little tired and I've been really speaking all day, evening. Now my mouth is hurting a little bit, but it's all good. I just wanted to make sure that you guys got some really awesome content and to keep open minds. Make sure that you do your self-care. Make sure you do it every day. Make sure to love yourself and respect yourself and even like yourself. And again, hold yourself accountable and hold yourself in high regards. You can be kings and queens and goddesses and little prince and princesses, but you have to respect yourself, and it starts with you internally. Regardless if you are the most attractive person on the outside, if you don't have it on the inside, it means nothing. You're just a miserable soul with a pretty or an attractive face or body, and it means nothing. It starts within, people. Never forget that. Create your happiness, create your greatness. Strive to be the best you, the best self that you can be. As always, I send out amazing abundance and positive energy, and hope that you have an enjoyable evening. Until the next time, be good to yourself, guys. Namaste and Ashe.